Okay, welcome everybody to this tutorial series for Grinnell Appdev iOS team, and this series will probably be 10 to 20 episodes long, and yeah, that's basically it. So the goal of this series is just to get you familiar with Xcode first. So Xcode is like this thing. It is the main IDE we'll use for our iOS development. And hopefully by the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to add some like fancier feature to your app on your own. And also hopefully you'll have a clear understanding of the structure of a normal iOS app. So at least when you see someone else's code snippet on the internet, you will know where to put that in your own code. So the content of this tutorial will basically consist of building this toy app here, and also I'll talk briefly about Git and Bash. So Git is a popular version control app, and also it is often used as a collaboration tool between programmers. It is basically just a must-know for all of the programmers nowadays. And Bash is just a language you will use in terminal to communicate with your operating system. Let's take a brief look at this toy app first. It's really simple. It only has 4 views. So on the main screen, you can put in your name and your class here, and type submit, and there will be a welcome message appear on the main screen. And also you can, this app is called cats log. So you can see all your cats currently in your inventory, and when you click on them, you can see the details of each one of them, like their name and their age and their species, basically, and their ID photo. And also we can add new cats. So let me just type in an example. And just select an age for it. I think 2 is good. So done. Now we can see our new 2-year-old short-leg cat here. It's really super easy. Okay. But although it's easy, during the process of building it, we will touch a lot of different concepts in iOS development, and hopefully you'll be able to summarize the common places of these different concepts or different components in iOS development, and generalize your own way of building an app, basically. And then I want to briefly talk about the prereqs for this tutorial, quote-unquote course. So the first thing, there are actually only two things you need to know. So the first thing is Swift, which is the programming language we will use for our development. As you may have already known, there are 2 programming languages, Objective-C Objective-C and Swift, they both support iOS development, but we prefer Swift in Appdev because it is just generally easier to use. But since some of our old code is still written in Objective-C, you might have to learn it anyway in the future if you want to join Appdev. Okay, so the current version of Swift is 4, but 3 is also fine if you know it already. Another thing which is very important is code object oriented programming. So more concretely, the concepts you need to know about this include subclass, inheritance, and also you need to know what is an abstract class, and also you need to know the basic concepts like private versus public. Typo. And also you need to know the difference between a class and an instance, and also static versus non-static. Alright, if you know like all of these concepts, you're probably in a good shape. But if you don't know like either of these, there are like a bunch of tutorial videos on YouTube for you to check out. Just like randomly choose one. Okay, so the next thing are like the basic setups for the softwares we're gonna use. And the first thing first is Xcode. So to install Xcode on your Mac, just go to App Store and then just search Xcode, and it should like be the top one or two result. No connector store. But anyways, so just search for Xcode, and if you see like the icon which has a hammer on it, then that's the one you want. And then the next thing is terminal. So terminal is already like it is something you already have on your Mac, and the only thing we need to do is just get it out and put it in your dock. So put it lock it in your dock. So just go to applications folder, and then go to utilities, and then like so this is the software we want. So can just open this. Anyways, so when you open a new terminal window, you can right click the icon appearing in your dock and choose options and check this keeping dock. You want to do this because like terminal is really something that a programmer will use very often. And the last thing is to set Git up with and Git. So yeah. Basically, to install Git on your Mac, just type in brew and install and Git, and then hit enter, and then you're done. To check whether Git is already installed, just type git -- version. If you get this string, then you're good. Yeah, so the last setup is GitHub. So GitHub is a platform or like a website where you can share your code with the world or like other programmers. It works along with Git because you can directly push your files from your local Git repository to GitHub, which is pretty convenient. So what you want to do is just to sign up an account on GitHub. So it's super easy to do this. Put your username here, put your email here, put your password here, then you're fine. Signing back first. Okay. So yeah, these are like all the setups we need to do. And actually, first thing first, you need a Mac actually, because Xcode is not available on other operating systems right now. If you don't have a Mac, just tell me your name and I will order one from ITS for you. So the last thing I want to briefly talk about is Apple developer account. So you can register one on developer.apple.com, and so the subscription fee for a developer account is $99 per year. And with that account, you'll be able to like publish your app into App Store, and also like test your app you wrote on your phone. So without the developer account, you can only test your app on the simulator, but it won't allow you to like connect your phone to your Mac and just run your app on your phone. And in that case, you won't be able to access your like photos or camera, that kind of stuff. So this is like definitely not required by Appdev. It's just like it's totally up to you whether you want to register an account or not. So okay. And next video, I think I will briefly go over some basics about Git and Bash, and yeah. Hopefully you will enjoy this tutorial series. See ya.